Welcome guys to another exciting episode of HLwow, and today we're going to be doing a mid-tier list for patch 7.6. Now, I'm gonna have 5 champions that I think that are the best champions to carry with in the mid lane, and also that are the best champions, period, in the mid lane. I want to let you guys know that this is my personal list. These are my opinions. I just don't want anyone to say, oh, well, I think such and such champion should be on this list. You know, these are my personal picks. This is my personal opinion. And, all right, let's just get into the video. So at number 5, we have Annie. And I think that this is a little bit of a bias on my side because I do main Annie in the mid lane. Mid lane is my secondary main position. And the reason why I think Annie is the 5th best mid laner in the game at the moment is she has 4 really good things about her. She has really good high level 6 burst. She's really easy to play. We have flash tibbers and we have AD carry killer. So the level 6 burst is when she hits level 6, she has one of the highest bursts of a mage that's not an assassin in the game. Like, that's crazy how much burst she has. Another thing is she's really easy to play. Farming with her is literally you just auto-attack a minion, auto-attack the same minion, and then just Q. And you're good, and you get the CS. Like, it's super easy. It's, like, really easy to CS with her. So, and you just, in your Q, if you guys didn't know, it gets reset every time you kill something. So, when you kill a minion, it gets reset. Its cooldown gets reset. Or it gets, like, half the CD or something. Then, Flash Tibbers. Oh, boy. If anyone has played League before, everyone knows that Flash Tibbers is so lame. So you basically what you do is you flash and then you hit your R, your ult ability on an AD carry. This is going to kind of go into the AD carry killer category as well. You flash, you hit R. And Flash and Annie's Tibbers is an instant cast. So literally it just happens instantly. So you can't react to it. And that's really good with the engage, because when you have your stun up, which is part of your passive, Flash Tibbers is when you do it. You flash, you Tibbers, and you stun like 4 people. And then another thing is the AD carry killer, which I just mentioned a little bit earlier, is you flash, you Tibbers, and the AD carry gets stunned, and then you just full combo them, and then they just die. And there's not really any counterplay to it because it's instantaneous. Now, at number 4, we have Rasputin Vladimir, and the reason why I have him on his list is he has really good sustain, he has an untargetable ability, which is his W, which is his pool. He's basically impossible to gank, and he has consistent DPS. He is a champion that has a lot of built-in sustain within his kit. Every time you use your Q, which is your transfusion, I believe, you gain health and you damage them, and as well you get like this passive mark that if you do it like again, then you get insane amount of move speed and health back. So he is actually one of the only mid laners that actually has ability that gives him health. Also, another good thing about Vladimir, which I didn't actually put on this list, but he is a manalist mid laner, so you can spam your abilities all day long. Another thing is he has an untargetable ability, which is his pool, his W. So you trade 20% of your health to become untargetable. You can just dodge anything, essentially. So let's say you're stunned CC, you're like CC chain, whatever, you can just W, get out of it, and just, be gone, essentially. This also ties into the thing with he's impossible to gank. He is really good sustain. He takes the summon spells Ghost and Flash, so he has insane mobility kind of in that aspect, and he gets untargetability. So it's going to be nearly next to impossible to gank him, which is one of the reasons why he's on this list. And he has very good consistent DPS. He might not have like bursts like Annie that I mentioned before, but he has very good consistent damage per second. So he's doing Qs, and Es, and he has good AoE, and everything like that. So he's really good against like any kind of tank meta. He probably would even go up higher and higher and higher on this list because he has that consistent DPS. Now coming at number 3, we have Fizz. Now Fizz is kind of like Annie except a little bit different. His level 6 is equal to death. So once he ults you, you essentially either A, have to blow flash, or B, die. that is literally, you don't have any chance of really recovering unless you're kind of like a Vladimir that has that untargetability, which is the reason why he was like number 4. So Fizz is just really, really good when he hits level 6. Also, Fizz, like Vladimir, has an untargetable ability, except it's a little bit worse of Fizz because he can burst you. His Playful Trickster, which is his E, basically makes him untargetable. You don't have to cost any of your health, like Vladimir, and it does damage on the second hit. So you hit your E, you go up in the air, you become untargetable, and then you come down and you do like a splash damage. And it's AoE, and if you don't quick cast it, so if you don't like hit E and then hit E instantly, if you just let it naturally fall down, you get a slow too. So another thing is he's super mobile. So his Q is a dash, his W is an auto attack resetter, his E is his untargetability dash, and his alt is a slow that goes really good with the rest of his kit. So he is a very slippery person, a really good Fizz. They get the Zhonya's, and they go Playful Trickster into the enemy team, Q, user combo, kill their AD carry, use Zhonya's. By the time the Zhonya's is done, you Playful Trickster out, which is 2 untargetabilities pretty much. Actually, 3 untargetable abilities, because you have your E first, your first rotation of your E, then you have Zhonya's, who makes you untargetable, then you have another rotation of your E, which makes you untargetable. So where I'm going with this is kind of a little bit, he's a champion that is very, very, very scary when he's fed. Fizz gets like 3 kills early, GG, like it's game over. Like it's very, very hard to counterplay Fizz. And another thing is amazing gank potential. Fizz's roams, I think, are the best roams on this list, simply because he is also can be played as a jungler. Yeah, that's right. He can be played as a jungler, and none of the mids on this list can be played as junglers. He has really good roams because he has just so much. He has so many dashes, and he has slow abilities, and his burst is just insane. So that's why I think Fizz is number 3 on this list. Now coming up at number 2, we have Orianna. So she is a mage, and she has amazing pushing power. She's a game-changing ultimate. She has the best scaling for a mage, and she has very safe matchups. If we go back to Fizz, what I said before, Orianna into Fizz, Orianna can pressure Fizz early since he is a melee base champion. She's relatively, even if Fizz does hit 6, it's a little bit harder for Orianna to die because she would probably be going barrier. Barrier plus her original shield that she gets when she hits her E is, there's just too much shield for Fizz to actually like kill. Same with Annie and Vlad, you can't really burst anyone. So Orianna is like that ideal mage. She survives. She has Ghost and Flash, so she's relatively mobile with her summoners. She doesn't have any escapes, which is unfortunate, but here's what makes up for it. She has amazing pushing power, so she can just Q the wave with her ball and then hit W and kill the backline minions, and she can just push. And she can shove in a lot of mid laners really, really fast. So that's really one of the good things about Orianna. Now, another thing is she has a game-changing ultimate. Her shockwave, if you have like a Malphite or any kind of champion or a Maokai or someone that can get in, you just ball them, that you give them the shield, and you just hit R, and you just watch the entire enemy team just get collapsed on within this ultimate. And your ult scales really well with AP, and it blows people up. And it's a CC ability too, which is AoE. It's like an Amumu ult, except you can do it whenever you kind of want because it's on a low CD. She is the best scaling mage. So like there's a lot of mages like Twisted Fate, Xerath, you know, all those. Why didn't they make it up on the list? Because they're not as good scaling wise as Orianna. I would say mid to late game, Orianna is the best mid laner, period. Like for now, I would say late game, 100%. Late game, she is the best mid laner, 100%. The only downside to her is she is a little bit harder to play. So, you know, you have to make sure that you know where your ball is and all that stuff. And she has very safe matchups. As I was saying about the Fizz, or Annie, Vladimir, any kind of mage too, she's just really safe. The only thing that she's not really safe against is maybe like a Syndra, which is really, really, really good early, but kind of falls off. So, but I mean, if you just survive the laning phase, if you just have like that barrier that I was saying instead of Ghost, you know, just for that survivability to make it to that mid late game power spike, you're pretty much golden. And now, guys, what you've all been waiting for, the number 1, the big kahuna. We have the best mid laner, Ahri. So Ahri has 4 really good things. She has mobility, she has burst, she has wave clear, and she has pick potential. She is the embodiment of what a perfect mid laner should be. She has the, let's just go into her mobility first. So I was talking about how Fizz has a lot of dashes, has a lot of mobility. Now she may not have any untargetable spells, but once she hits 6, she has essentially 3 flashes. Let me say that again. She has 3 flashes. There is no mid laner, actually there's no champion that has 3 flashes available in their kit on a 80-second cooldown. So, and if you combine that with an original flash that she already has as a summoner skill, she has 4 flashes. So pretty much she can get out of any situation she wants to if she has ult up. So that's just amazing right there. Then, she also has burst, like Annie. So if you hit your charm, which is a CC ability, it makes you go towards her, you use a charm WQ, half your health instantly gone. Like, it's gone. And if you're below half health or at half health, you're dead. Just kind of like Annie has that innate real good burst potential. But unlike Annie and Fizz, who have that burst potential, she has wave clear like Orianna. So not only can she has 4 flashes essentially, including her summoner spell. She has the burst of like Annie or Fizz, and she has wave clear like Orianna. So she can just shove you in and then go roam like bot lane or whatever. She has 3 flashes, like, you know, just doesn't really matter. You're going to catch up to that AD even if they flash away from you. So she has just that really good wave clear, just like Ori does. And she has an innate sustain ability from her passive. I think it's like after every 4 spells. Don't quote me on that, but I know for a fact that she has this one thing, is if she uses her Q or whatever, she gets health back. She gets that innately in her kit, so she can get health back innately in her kit, and she has really good wave clear. And she has pick potential. Her charm ability is a CC ability. It's up every, 4 seconds pretty much when you have 40% CDR, or cooldown reduction is what it's called. The charm is a CC ability. Not that many mid laners have the CC ability. The only one who has like a hard CC is Annie, and she has that stun. But Annie, it takes a while to get that stun because you have to do 5 spells, to get that passive up. Ahri, boom, you already have it. Like, it's in your kit. So essentially, Ahri has like every trait. She has the wave clear of Orianna. She has the sustain like Vlad. She has the kill power of Fizz and Annie. And she has mobility out the wazoo. So this is why I'm pretty sure that Ahri is the #1 mid laner. You just really can't go wrong with Ahri unless they, nerf her again. That's my list, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the content here. I made a jungle guide previously before for patch 7.6, but I hope you guys let me know what kind of champions do you think are OP for the mid lane right now, and just comment below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to HLwow for more tier list videos and League of Legends content. And this is Kevman. See you guys later.